Hey everybody, welcome to another video. Today, I am going to show you which mic I like best right out of the box between the Rode NT USB and the Samson Q2U. Let's get it started. Q2U. Did I get it right? Yes. So you might be like me. You want to start that live stream. You want to start recording instruments and vocals. You want to even just up the game of your Zoom calls and your other conference calls. And so you start toying with the idea of using a microphone in your setup beyond your Chromebook mic or your MacBook Pro's mic or whatever you've got in front of you. So you start looking into what it looks like to interface your microphone with a computer, and you realize very quickly that this can be an extremely detailed and frustrating process. So I was about to go out of town to Florida a while back. During the pandemic, you know, my family and I were all quarantined in New York, and we said, we know we don't want to go visit anybody in Florida because we don't, want to spread any germs. We just want to rent a house, go there, stay in it for a month, not talk to anybody, but actually have some space to move around. Because if you didn't know, living in New York, space is not something that you have, okay? Most people are crammed in little apartments. So we go down to Florida, but I am a music director, a worship pastor at a church, and I realize I'm gonna have to record vocals, I'm gonna have to record voiceovers, I'm gonna have to edit video and record instruments while I'm there. So I get ready to take all of this gear. And I find out that if I play my cards right, I can buy a microphone that plugs right into my Mac using USB and record with one of those. And all of a sudden, I am in USB microphone land. Now, that's the benefit of using one of these little microphones. You see, the Samson Q2U and the Rode NT USB, you plug them into your Mac using USB, you are recording a great sounding vocal. Before that, if you didn't have, or if you don't have a microphone that uses USB, there are still great microphone options, but you have to have all this extra gear, like this. You have to have an audio interface that plugs in to your Mac or your PC using USB, then your instruments and your microphones can plug into that audio interface. So that audio interface is taking the signal of your microphone, converting it, sending it through that USB cable into your computer. Now that's great, and there's a reason why one of these is still in my everyday carry backpack, because every once in a while I have to record a microphone and an instrument. I have to record my mic and my guitar because I'm recording a song, or I'm recording a couple of people talking at the same time. Whatever the case may be, I still carry this around. But I am pulling out this audio interface not even half as much as I used to. Now, why is that? Because most of the time, I don't need to use an instrument and a microphone. Most of the time, I just need a microphone at my disposal. That's where these two microphones come into play. Now, the first one I bought was this guy right here. Now, this is the Rode NT USB, and it's got some really cool features that I want to make you aware of. Number one, right off the bat, you notice it's plugged in using USB-C. The world is moving towards USB-C. I'm really appreciative that Rode made this a USB microphone. And by the way, I was waiting forever for this guy to come out. Oh, I just showed off another feature unintentionally a little bit early. I was waiting forever for this guy to come out because I loved the way it looks, I loved what it did, and to be honest with you, I didn't know tons of other options were available. So this guy ran me 99 bucks. Not bad for just a standard, nice, dynamic microphone with a built-in pop filter. I've loved it ever since I've used it, but there are a couple of drawbacks I've found. I'll get to those in a second. There's a couple of drawbacks for each of these microphones, but I did land on a favorite. Let me tell you a little bit more about the Rode NT USB, and you can decide if it's the right microphone for you. First of all, it sits kind of like an old, it kind of sits like an old radio person's microphone. It's got this little stand here, and you can just tilt the microphone back and forward. It plugs in via USB-C. You'll also see it's got a headphone jack here for you to monitor your audio while you're talking into the microphone. You also have this little dial here to move between, to change the volume of the microphone. To change the volume of your headphones. You also can press that volume control, and it's saying it's only going out of the USB, or it's also sending audio to your headphones. Some people like to hear the headphones, some people don't. Okay? Now, you'll also see that the base of this microphone pops right off. Now, why on earth would you want to do that? Well, right at the bottom of this base is, let's see if I can just push it out here. You can thread a mic stand right through there and put a couple of my podcasts I've recorded this way. You can stick a microphone right through that little threaded section here, and you're using the microphone right in front of your face. Now, to be honest with you, I don't love that feature as much as I thought I would, because when the microphone gets in front of your face like that, it looked kind of weird to have a USB cable going right out the back. Well, maybe you could tilt it like this or change it up a little bit, but regardless, it's not my favorite way to record simply because of the way it looks. But this mic sounds great, 99 bucks. So I'm gonna put this little adapter back in. I'm gonna put its little stand back in there. The mic looks really cool. The mic sounds really cool. It's 99 bucks. 100 bucks isn't cheap. Now for a microphone, it is. But you might be thinking, well, I don't have that type of a budget. Well, you are in luck. In steps the Samson Q2U. Now the Samson Q2U has a lot of other features that are very similar to the Rode. Number one, the Samson Q2U, and this actually isn't similar to the Rode. It comes with a mic stand, this little bar, and I should probably show it here. This little bar between the tripod and the mic clip can be taken out to shorten the height of the stand. Very primitive, but at the same time, this guy has one stand option, or you buy something else to give it more height. Two, the Samson Q2U comes with a mic clip. Three, yes, the Rode NT USB has a pop filter built into it, but this guy comes with a little filter that you can just stick right onto the head of the microphone. I don't know what number I'm up to. 4. It does have that very Radio Shack, some of you know what I'm talking about, very Radio Shack look where it's got a on-off switch here, but I actually love that. Now, when I'm using this mic on a Zoom call, normally I have the stand lowered. Normally all they see in the shot is maybe the top of the microphone here, but that little on-off switch they don't see, or you could simply turn the mic so that people don't see it. But if I'm in the middle of a Zoom meeting and I want to mute myself, instead of fumbling around to try to click and find where that button is, I just flick this switch, the mic is off, okay? And I know that you've been hearing me talking to my Rode Wireless Go 2 for a little while here, which I didn't mention, but I just wanted to make a quick sound comparison. Actually, I'll do that a little bit later. Let me continue some features on the Samson Q2U. So it comes with more accessories than the Rode NT USB. The Rode NT USB also doesn't come with a USB-C cable. The Samson Q2U does. But this is the first downside I'm gonna get into. The USB cable is primitive. It's USB-A, it's not USB-C, and you can see the USB cable is coming right out of the back. It doesn't look good. So if I'm sitting here trying to record a podcast that's video, or record this video like I am right now, you'll see this janky USB cable coming out of the mic. Now, am I willing to get over that? Absolutely. But it's just something that I wanted to mention as not my favorite feature. But guess what else you see right on the back of this microphone? Just like the Rode NT USB, you see a headphone jack. You can monitor your voice through this microphone without any additional equipment. And the reason I keep bringing that up is because with these audio interfaces, yes, you can plug in headphones to them to monitor whatever mic you're using, but normally, they need a little headphone adapter, that 1/4 inch to 1/8 inch connection. Now, you tell me, you go buy a 1/4 inch to 1/8 inch adapter for your headphones, tell me how long you hang on to it. They get, actually right now, I don't even know. I pulled this out to film this video, the headphone adapter I had in here. Don't know where it is. I think I know where it is, but I can't tell you for sure because I lose them all the time. Maybe you're not like me, maybe you are. But when you use like an audio interface, you're using a Shure SM58 into an audio interface, USB out to your computer or your recorder, and then you're using a headphone adapter so you can plug in your headphones. It's just too much. It's just too much to deal with. Instead, with these two microphones, you're simply plugging them in and they're ready to go. Did I mention that like they also don't require any drivers whatsoever? They plug right into Logic or GarageBand or whatever you're using on your computer or on your iPad, or since they're USB, or on your iPad or on your iPhone, using an app like GarageBand built into those devices, and they're ready to go. It could not be more simple. So right on the back, there's also that headphone jack, like I mentioned with the Rode into USB. The USB cable is right on the back, but there's one other thing. It also has XLR input. Now, XLR is your standard mic cable, and that is huge, okay? If you're sitting there and the only thing you have available in front of you is an audio interface with XLR inputs, you can use this mic. You cannot use the Rode into USB. If you're looking at a computer or an iPad or an iPhone and someone's like, hey, let's record a podcast, you're like, great, I've got the mic right here. Boom, USB right into those devices and you are recording. That's why I love these things. Additionally, on the Samson Q2U, you also have volume controls just like the Rode into USB. But there are a few things that set this apart that I've already mentioned that set the Samson Q2U apart from the Rode into USB that make it my pick. If you are sitting there going, I want to record audio, I want to start that live stream, I want to make my Zoom calls better, I want to record my voice, I want to do voiceover work, what do I buy? Well, guess what? You go out and you get the Samson Q2U. It comes with the stand. It comes with the ability to make the stand short or tall. It has the mic clip. It has the microphone. It has the headphone output. It has USB and XLR inputs. It has the volume control. It has the pop filter. And guess what? It's $70. Do I think this mic here, the Rode into USB, looks sexier? Do I think it sounds just as good? I do. But the Samson Q2U is $30. I went to private school, math, right? It's $30 cheaper and it sounds great. Now, a lot of people out there are buying the Shure SM7B to record podcasts and live streams. Listen, if budget isn't an issue for you, if you've got hundreds of dollars sitting around, go for the Shure SM7B. It sounds incredible. However, for $70 or for $100, these are amazing options. And again, with the Shure SM7B, you need an audio interface. You need a cloud lifter. You need a bunch of extra gear to make it work. But right out of the box, these guys are ready to go. But this guy, the Samson Q2U, is the most ready to go, coming with the USB cable. Also, it comes with an XLR cable. So everything you need to get started is right in the box, and it's only $70. And here is our sound test. So I'm just gonna flip right over to the Rode into USB now. So I'm talking into the Rode into USB. Now, right off the bat, you're gonna notice that when I speak into the Samson Q2U, my face is a little closer to the mic, literally. Oh, I bumped it. So obviously you can hear me a little bit better. If I wanted to, I could pick this up and got a phone call from my boss. If I wanted to, I could pick this up and get it closer to my mouth, or I could use a mic stand to get it closer to my mouth, which we already talked about. It just looks weird. But with this Samson Q2U, it's already close to my face, so it's already going to get better signal. But this is the Rode into USB, and this is the Samson Q2U. Get out of here, Rode. I'm not getting rid of this mic by any means. I might sell it eventually, but I like the form factor. I like how small it is. I like how cool it looks. But this is going to be the new mic for me. It sounds great, it comes with everything I need, and I just love it. I love it. This is going to be a regular part of my everyday carry, a regular section of my everyday carry backpack, just because of how versatile and easy it is to use. And I would suggest that this mic is gonna be good for you too. So once again, sound comparison. We've talked about all the features, we've talked about all the accessories. Sound comparison. Rode NT-USB. Hi, this is Patrick, and welcome to my channel. Samson Q2U. Hi, this is Patrick, and welcome to my channel. Rode NT-USB. I'm gonna get it really close to my mouth now. Hi, this is Patrick, and welcome to my channel. Samson Q2U. Hi, this is Patrick, and welcome to my channel. I hope this review was helpful. What you're looking at in this Samson Q2U is an all-in-one package microphone that is going to give you everything you need to start recording today. That YouTube channel, that podcast, that stream, whatever the case may be. I've had this guy for a couple of weeks now. I've used it in Zoom meetings. I've recorded my podcast with it, and I've also done some YouTube recording with it, and I could not be happier. Hope this was helpful. Check out some other videos that I have available. Leave a comment, like, subscribe, and let me know if there's anything you'd like to learn about the Samson Q2U or microphones in general. Have a great day.